Okay, so here's another example. So let me start by saying, okay, let's read this problem and make sure that we understand what's going on, right? Okay, so again, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with direct variation. So is this, first of all, does this represent direct variation? Well, let's find out. So we're talking about, in this case here, in the last video we were talking about apples, right? In this case we're talking about truck and distance and the amount of gas is used, okay? So in this case it says a truck travels 102 miles on 6 gallons of gasoline, and then asks how far will the truck travel on 30 gallons of gasoline. Well, are these variables directly related to each other? Are they directly proportional to each other? Yes, right? Just like in the apple example, they are directly related to each other. How do we know? Well, does one variable increase as the other variable increases? Or does one variable decrease as the other variable decreases? Do they vary in the same direction? Yes. As the number of gallons increases, so does the number of miles you would travel. That makes sense, right? Okay. Or as the number of miles that you're traveling go up, the number of gallons that you're going to use goes up. So yes, these are directly related to each other. So once you understand that, then you know, hey, now I know how I'm going to set this up, because you have to set it up the same way. Okay, so what are the two related points? Well, I've got 102 miles is related to the 6 gallons, so those two go together. So 102 miles goes with the 6 gallons. Okay, and the other pair of points that go together is the 30 gallons, but the unknown distance that we're trying to figure out. So let's do D for the distance and the 30 gallons. Okay, so those are the 2 points. So now I'm going to use these 2 points and set up my proportion like this. So I've got my 2 points, so now I'm just going to set up my 2 proportions. So this is going to be one ratio. So I'm going to put 102 miles over 6 gallons. Okay, and then the other point is going to go in my other ratio. So again, make sure you put units, the same units on top and bottom. So this is going to be D miles over 30 gallons. So now I have my proportion set up. So now I can solve this. So I can cross multiply. So I get 6D is equal to 30 times 102. And so this is going to be 6D equals 306. So 3060, right? Now, again, make sure you've got the gallons. So in this case, the gallons are going to cancel out, right? So I've got 6 gallons over here. So again, make sure you do your dimensional analysis, because when you cross multiply, you're going to what? You're going to have miles times gallons over gallons, right? That's eventually what you're going to get. So the gallons are going to cancel out and you get miles. So here I've got miles and gallons, and these are gallons. So when I solve for D by dividing both sides by 6, what do I get? I get D equals what? This is going to be, so this is going to be, oops, hold on, got ahead of myself. So this is going to be 510. So again, 510 what? Miles. So that's the answer. So how far can he go, or can the truck go on 30 gallons of gasoline? 510 miles. And that's the answer. So see you next time. Have a great day.